This contains adult content. Welcome to the audiobook experience of original books written by J.C. Lourdes. This is a Coins and Connections production, narrated by the author, J.C. Lourdes. Hi, my name is J.C. Lourdes, and I decided to read 3-in-1, my romance erotic short story, Dedication. If he's ever fucked your eyelashes off, this book is for you. Or that tiny little inner hole in you. The story. I don't even know what to call this, but have you ever had 3 different dicks that were good in 3 different ways that you had to have them all in one day? If not, I feel bad for your pussy. I'm Leah, and here is my 3-in-1 story. I had recently got out of a long-term relationship with Jonathan. But while I was waiting for my lease to be up with my ex-partner, we were still living together and, of course, still fucking from time to time. Over time, I met a guy, Trevor, who was my side piece. My previous relationship was heading downhill fast by no fault of my own. But I decided I didn't want to be sad and found someone to entertain. The sex was good, and he was a masterpiece to look at. But he wasn't always available due to his own relationship. I wanted someone who could give me the attention I desire, and that happened to be Will. He was younger than Jonathan and Trevor. In fact, he was a senior in college. Will made me smile through text, and after our first encounter, he didn't disappoint in the pleasure department. Now here is where I get to tell you about the 3 different types of dicks. Jonathan loved me deeply. We had history. He knew how to make me come. And just the sight of him turned me on. A touch from him would make me melt. He's my forever lover. His huge dick had stretched me out and grew me over the years. Trevor always brings passion. He would look at me in the eyes, and he was a vocal lover who takes control. He didn't allow me to waste time when we were together. He didn't really give head, but he enjoyed receiving it. He was average size, but he came with good conversations and quality time. My youngin', William, was broke, medium dick, loved to get high, and lived in the dorms. I was used to my men having their own. But that medium dick hit walls that made me come back to back to back. I can't even explain it. Now that you know what these men did to me and what they are coming with, let me tell you about the day I fucked all 3 of them. I drove an hour and a half to go see my college boo, William. We got high, ate some Denny's, and had some bomb sex. It was always so damn good. I would come multiple times, and I often daydream about that unexplainable feeling. We stayed the night at a hotel about an hour from his college. The next morning, I wanted it so bad, we were about to be late for checkout. But what's wrong with a little morning sex before breakfast and lunch? That afternoon, after I left William, I was texting my side piece on my way home. Trevor was trying to see me today too. And by see me, I mean fuck me. He was trying to slide me into his crib while his girl was at work. Such a dangerous game we played, but worth it. Every time, I might have been in love with this nigga for real. I got back to my spot and saw Jonathan. I dropped my bags at the house, did a quick hoe bath, and took my no good ass right to Trevor's house to get my back blown out for the 2nd time that day. First of all, I would drop everything every time this nigga called so he could see me. If it was for a hotel booty call, backseat quickie, or ducking and dodging in his apartment complex, it had been a week or so since I had seen Trevor, so he attacked my ass as soon as I walked through the door. I didn't even get to pull my dress up good enough. But again, I ain't have much on. A little t-shirt dress, no panties. Because again, no time needed to be wasted before and after. In the past, I spent the night a few times with Trevor when time allowed us to do so. The nigga acted like he ain't even have a situation. I had dealt with his bitch texting me a few times. After our quick session, I cleaned myself up, kissed him goodbye, and got my ass the fuck up out of there. I needed to get home and shower. It felt like my pussy needed some ice, but I was on a dick high. I got back home and Jonathan trifling ass was staring at me. I knew he would be. I've been gone the whole weekend. I went upstairs to shower and take care of Miss Kitty since she had been being punished today. I took a nice relaxing bath and then showered. I threw on a tank top and some leggings and went on about my business. Now, sometimes me and Jonathan slept in the same bed and sometimes we slept in separate rooms. Once I got out of the shower, I just lay right in our bed because, that's what it was. I guess I dozed off, but I woke up to a door closing and the clock saying 8:34 p.m. And what was standing in front of me? Naked was Jonathan. It was hard to deny him. He just did it for me. I could feel myself getting wet and the rest would be history. He grabbed my leggings off and ate this pussy until I came. Then he picked me up and pinned me up against the wall and stroked me like Miles did Faith in Soul Food. My God, the dick was hypnotic. After that day, I most def kept this a secret. No one would understand how I needed each man that day for something different. Is this what K. Michelle meant when she said, "Bill a man"? Because baby, I was building 3 in 1. The moral of the story is, I entertained Trevor and William only to take my ass back to Jonathan. We've been back together for 2 years now, and life is good. William moved out of state after his college graduation, and Trevor bought a house in Georgia with his wife. Yeah, she was his wife all along. I thought he had a girlfriend. Jonathan and I decided that it was better to stay together, and we've been doing good ever since. I'll never forget that sunny summer day I fucked 3 dudes, but we're going to just keep that between us. I'm going to bury that whole part of me. XOXO, Leah. A letter to the reader. I know you're mad at me and will probably write some shit on my Facebook about how you want more, and I welcome all the hate. I love you for reading or listening this super short story. Tell a few friends about it and then share it and make sure you leave a review. P.S. If you think this story was wild, you should check out Past Due Rent series and Big Drummer Boy. 3 in 1 is a Coins and Connections production written and narrated by the author, J.C. Lourdes. I hope you enjoyed this audiobook experience. If you would like to purchase a copy of this book, go to bit.ly/JCLOURDES. Again, that's bit.ly/JC Lourdes.